Welcome into IATD TV. My name is Kurt, and today you are looking in at a Zombie World Eldlich deck profile. Something that I've been working on during quarantine and lockdown, and I just wanted to share it all with you guys and show you what I've been working on. So without any further ado, let's see what we've got in here. So starting off, pretty standard, 3 copies of your Golden Lord. He's the center point, he's the main boss, he's exactly what you want to open, you want to send, you want to do just about everything with. 1 copy of Conquistador. We do side extra copies, but I think just 1 for the pop-in is good. If you need extra copies, you can always side them in. 3 copies of Yugioh. The Banish from Either Graveyard is absolutely fantastic, and I think more often than not in this current meta, this is going to be what comes up a little bit more than Conquistador. For the next set of traps, we have 3. Scarlet Sanguine, absolutely fantastic. Special summon a zombie, has to be Eldlich unless you control an Eldlich, but that's absolutely fine. Gives us some utility and some extra plays on our opponent's turn. 2 white Elixir of Destiny. It's absolutely fantastic. I wouldn't go to 3 copies on this. I think 2 is just about perfect on this. What I do think is 3 is the black Elixir. Special summon a zombie from deck. Has to be an Eldlich unless you control an Eldlich. Much like Sanguine, much like the Elixir of white. Fantastic card. Gets your plays going, and if you've already got your plays going, you can get that Bailadrock out there, and it's all gravy from there. 2 copies of Cursed Eldlin. Now that's your searcher. Pairs up very well with your Eldlich the Golden Lord, as you can send it as well for its summon. Absolutely fantastic, and not really much of a cost for your search, just a mere 800 life points. So that does it for the Eldlich portion of the deck. As for the Zombie World, the engine consists of 3 copies of Zombie World, 1 copy of Terraforming. Speaks for itself. Zombie World makes a problem for a lot of decks, and it really helps the strategy. 1 copy of Mizuki. Mizuki's just gold. It's absolutely gravy. 3 copies of Unizombie. You don't really care about your normal summon too much in this deck, so 3 copies of Unizombie is absolutely fantastic and really advance your plays. 1 copy of Glow Up Bloom. I don't think any more than 1 copy is necessary. We can send it, we can easily get it out, and we can use its effect to bring out a Bailadrock. And again, just 1 copy of Bailadrock. I don't think you need any more. You can send it very easily through a myriad of other options. So I think just 1 copy and 1 Glow Up Bloom is all you need. That about does it for the Zombie World element. And then we move to just the generic cards that help advance the strategy. 2 Pot of Extravagance, 1 copy of 1 for 1, absolutely fantastic for accessing that Glow Up Bloom. Here's a little interesting spice that you might not have thought of, 2 copies of Summon Dice. I knew there was an opportunity to play this card at some point when it came out. It was just going to take some time. I think it's fantastic in here. It tested really well. You just don't do this the first card you play. As long as it's anything more than just not the first card you play, it's gravy. Absolutely fantastic. 1 copy of Foolish Burial. Absolutely fantastic. 1 copy of Super Poly. We can make Verte Anaconda in this deck pretty easily, so I don't think more than 1 copy is necessary, but we can side into additional ones. 2 copies of Judgment, give you that little bit of control, that extra negate. I know Eldlich has their own negate, but I think Solemn Judgment, just being a bit more generic, is the way to go. 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence, absolutely fantastic, gives you another trap you can send if you need to, and that monster effect negation is always handy. And then 1 copy of Dragonbuster Destruction Sword. Looking forward to getting a holo copy of this. And basically, if you go first, you're going to look to Buster Lock them equipped to a Bailadrock. If you go second, you're going to Super Poly for the Dragon Necro Soul. So that does it for the main deck. For the extra deck, 1 copy of Link Spider. It's kind of just extravagance fodder, but you can use it to link off one of your trap monsters. Copy of Unicorn, copy of Cerberus, copy of Griffin and Phoenix. Pretty self-explanatory. One copy of Relinquished Anima to link off your Glow Up Bloom. 2 copies of Vampire Sucker, just generates your advantage, can draw you additional cards. 1 copy of Predaplant, Verte Anaconda. Again, fantastic, just being able to super poly off 2 monsters, and with summon dice, oh, does it make it explosive. 1 copy of Union Carrier, for the same reasons, just for going first. 3 copies of Gustav Max, absolutely fantastic, can help you push for game. 2,000 points of burn damage, never hurt. Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon. This is just a fun little card in there for me. You can make it occasionally, but it's just in there for the jokes. And then our Super Poly Target Dragon Necro Nether Soul Dragon. Absolutely fantastic. I don't think you need more than just 1 in there. And then for the side deck, we have an additional copy of Cursed Eldling, 2 copies of the Guardian of Golden Land. If it's a battle heavy deck, if you're playing a Golden Castle Grand Mardu deck, something like that, this can be very handy, and I just like it in there for that battle control. 2 copies of Conquistador, again for that toolbox pops if you need extra. 2 copies of Sauravis. It's not the best hand trap out there, but it is one of my personal favourites, and that's why it's in there. An extra copy of Super Poly. 1 copy of Monster Reborn. 3 Solemn Strike, if you need to play that more control-y element. A 3rd copy of Judgment. And 2 copies of Titanocider. If they're playing a very extra deck heavy strategy, you can drop a couple of these into your side deck just for some extra powerhouse cards. So that about wraps it up for the video about what we've been working on during COVID, and that's probably the highest tier deck that I've been working on. But let me know down in the comments what you guys have been working on for the last few weeks and months, and what you're planning to bring back to locals when play resumes. This is IATD TV signing off. Peace out.